Right now we are talking Aztec athletics, and joining us right now is the head women's water polo coach at San Diego State as we continue to go through that coaching department. So impressive. Carin Crawford with us here on XTRA Sports 1360. Carin, I've been saying you have big shoes to fill because we have talked to just about every coach on the Mesa, and they've all been dazzling. So what do you got for us this morning?
Well, I'm really proud to be associated with such a great group of coaches, and they do set the bar high. But we're holding our own. You know, we're the 7th-ranked team in the nation, and we are pretty much holding a winning record so far this season at 11-6. And we're in the Big West Conference, so that play continues at the Aztec Aquaplex on Friday with a 3 p.m. game against UC Davis. And every member of the conference is nationally ranked. So we're a lot like the Mountain West in basketball in that, you know, every game's a tough game. And, you know, we got to go out and really put our best effort out in the pool to get wins in this conference.
That's unbelievable. Every single team in the conference is ranked in the top 20?
Yes.
Man,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's they don't give you any days off at all, Carin.
No. And, you know, we embrace that challenge. And so far this season, we haven't lost to any team that's ranked below us. And so we're really trying to pull off upsets against teams that are ranked above us, which we accomplished. We had a good win over UC Irvine, who was ranked 6th at the time. We were holding the 7th position. And unfortunately, we couldn't do it again a week later at the conference game here at our home pool. But we'll probably see him again. So we're looking forward to the opportunity to play in the Big West Conference Championship at the end of April, and hopefully come away champions.
Chris, when I was in college, I took a water polo class, and no joke, hardest sport I've ever participated
Did you drown?
in. Oh, I was constantly in danger. And
yeah.
Coach, I don't think people realize how difficult water polo is. I mean, it is the most exhausting thing I have ever done in my life.
It's a tough sport, and you know, I think it's a lot like basketball, but with a little bit more of the physicality and wrestling of football. So it's a great combination of those two sports. You know, tactically, we have pretty much the same offensive and defensive alignments as basketball, but it's a physical battle, and it is more of a wrestling match in there, you know, with so much more contact allowed, and teams really just trying to see who's got the physical stamina and the physical pushing your opponent over to gain an advantage. And so much more contact is allowed. And the thing about water polo is when you're not, you know, during stop time, which there's not much of it, you still have to tread water to stay afloat. So it's really unlike any other sport in that even what we consider our resting moments we're still having to move.
Yeah, you stole my thunder there. I was going to say that because if you're playing basketball and you stop running on the court for a minute, you just stand there. But if you're playing water polo and you stop, you sink.
If you've watched water polo before, you think of it in basketball terms like you described. You have like a post player that you try to get into the post player, except anytime that happens, basically the defenses are supposed to drown the post player with the ball. You never let him get a shot off. That's exactly what happened. Every time I'm sitting in there, get the ball, and it's like, blah!
Yeah, and you know, and then our centers are allowed to stay at center, so we don't have to move out. So
3 seconds in the key,
literally a wrestling match in there. So, you know, and then you've also got a good combination of players with speed and finesse and sharp shooting, and then you've got just the centers and the center defenders who are big and physical, and their game's all about pushing their opponent around.
Not to mention the goalies who take these absolutely launch shots like right off the face. You know, I mean, it is a tough sport, and I have nothing but respect for your women who are on that team. Because
Did you play water polo, Coach?
Yes, I did. I played water polo in college at UC San Diego. I also did some time on the USA women's national team. This was, of course, before women's water polo was in the Olympics, and certainly before there were NC2A water polo championships. But, so I'm somewhat of a pioneer in women's water polo.
Now, another danger of water polo, Chris, is the bathing suits getting ripped off. How often does that happen, Coach? Because
that's going to get
and this was just for fun.
That's going to get the crowds up. I'll tell you that.
That happens. It's a real pure sport, so there's not a lot to grab other than the suit, and that's really all we have. So, that's definitely something you see when you come out to a water polo game, and I would love to have you both come out, and we'll invite you to get in the water if you want to.
Oh, no, thank you. No, I will come out and watch. And you're going to have record attendance after saying that the suits regularly get ripped off, Coach. So be ready for a big crowd at your next game.
Yeah, I don't know. I came out and practiced with the softball team once. I think that's as physical as I want to get, Coach. But, hey, we wish you the best of luck. Number 7 in the nation, San Diego State women's water polo. Home this Friday, 3 o'clock, UC Davis. Gunning out to the beautiful Aztec Aquaplex. If you've never been there, you should check out a match there. And every game is a top 10 battle with San Diego State all season long. And, Coach, here's wishing you guys best of luck, and hopefully you come out on top at the end.
Hey, thanks so much for having me on. I appreciate it and hope to see you out at the pool.